Welcome everybody to another episode of Latif's Inspired. Today I'm going to be showing you a very simple Brinjal Bhajee. I've had so many requests on my Latif's Inspired Facebook page as well as my Latif's Inspired Instagram page to show this recipe, and luckily I popped up to Sainsbury's and found some Brinjal aubergine. So I'm going to make these really nice simple Bhajees, and later on in one of my videos I'm going to be making the aubergine pakoras, so watch out for that. Bismillah. Fire on. Right, to start off with, we're going to use normal oil. So I'm using 1, 2, 3, 4 tablespoons of oil. I'm going to use 2 medium-sized aubergines, therefore you need quite a lot of oil. And the reason you need quite a lot of oil is because the aubergine, they're like sponges. It just sucks in all the oil, so you don't want there to be less oil, so you can have maximum flavour. So let the oil heat up. Now I'm going to use my favourite Bangladeshi Punch Phoron. This has got the Nigella seeds, the fennel seeds, fenugreek seeds. It's got quite a lot of different spices, wholesome. It's beautiful and it brings out a nice fragrance as well as a flavour. So I've got a teaspoon that I'm going to use. So let this kind of snap, crackle and pop. Right, I'm going to use a couple of bay leaf, which is the Bangladeshi tezpata. 1, 2. This brings out a nice fragrance. It's got like a sweet taste to it as well. Beautiful spice. Right, to this I'm adding, this is just 2 small sized onions. If you've got 1 big sized onion, it should be perfectly fine. So everything is snapping away. There you go. Bismillah. Fragrance is amazing, and I'm going to cook this until it becomes nice, golden and soft. The onions are caramelizing away beautifully. Wonderful. Right, the onions have been cooking away for the last 5 minutes. Now I'm going to add some salt. I'm using 1.5 teaspoons. You can use more or less, depends on your palate. So the salt goes in. This is going to help the onions release its liquid. I wanted a fried onion flavour, so that's why I didn't add the salt at the beginning. Because if you add the salt at the beginning, it releases all the liquid from the onions, which is going to happen now. Now it's been a good 5 minutes or so cooking time. Now I've got some garlic and ginger. So that was 1 teaspoon of garlic and 1 teaspoon of ginger. Let this all cook for another few more minutes, then I'll be the next process. The onions have coloured beautifully. There you go. Smells amazing. Right, the onions have caramelized, and now we're going to add the spices. Right, keeping it basic, so I'm going to add some turmeric, just over 1/2 teaspoon, chili powder, 1, 2 teaspoons, nice and spicy, coriander, 1 heaped teaspoon. That's very simple, and that's it. That's all the spices. So let this heat up in the oil. As you know, spices get damp, so it needs to liven up in a nice hot oil. The gas is on low heat at the moment because I don't want the spices to burn. Now this is going to add some body to the liquid, to the sort of sauce, nice and thick masala. So that's 1 small tomato. Now let this cook and let the tomatoes soften up. Right, the spices and everything's been cooking away for the last few minutes. Now this is 2 aubergines that I've just cubed up. So just less than 1 inch cubes. There you go. This is 2 medium-sized aubergines. Bismillah. The gas is still on low. The aubergine should release some liquid, and this is like a bhajee, so I want it to be nice and dry. This is not a curry, so I just want the masala just to coat the aubergines. Look at these beautiful colours. There you go, amazing. There you go, the aubergines have coloured beautifully. Wonderful. It's on a very low gas. I'm going to put this cover on and come back to it in about 5 minutes. Right guys, it's been about 5 minutes that I've patiently endured. Right, that was a medium, low to a medium gas. Beautiful. In fact, look at this. It's generated some steam, and the aubergine is sort of changing in colour. This is going to be dry curry. It's not a curry. Sorry, it's like a bhajee. So it's a nice dry sort of dish. There you go. Wonderful, amazing flavours and colours, guys. There you go. Beautiful. As they say, patience is a virtue. So in the restaurant, I would have just blasted on hot gas and would have cheated and basically fried the aubergines in a hot deep fat fryer, made the sauce ready and whacked it in. And that's the secret, guys. I'll be honest with you, no word of a lie. But this, with lots of TLC, attention to detail, tender love and care, you will have the most amazing of flavors from its own ingredients. So there was no liquid or base gravy or anything added to this. Just amazingness, gorgeousness, beautifulness, coming from its own ingredients. Once you respect the ingredients, you will have an amazing dish. So there you go. Now I've mixed it. I'm going to give it a 5 more minutes. Very simple method on a low to medium to low gas. Give it 5 more minutes and I'm going to be ready to finalize the dish. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that was a further 5 minutes that I've patiently waited. Now I'm going to show you how this looks. It's been difficult, but let's see if it's worth it. Wonderful. Voila. Absolutely beautiful. Look at this beauty. Lots of liquid, natural liquid from the vegetable, bubbling away. Lovely jubbly. Lovely aubergine bhajee or brinjal bhajee. Amazing. Now we're going to put the rest of the ingredients. Wonderful. It's not 100% changed in colour, as you can see. So that means it's got a little bit of rawness to it, which is perfect, because you don't want it to be breaking away. Now, I'm going to put the gas to a medium heat. Add some of these little bad boys. 1, 2, 3. This is about 4 or 5 small sized bird's eye green chilies. Put some tomatoes. This is 1 small tomato. Gives a lovely, beautiful colour to it. And some fresh coriander. I've just put the heat up. And I'm going to cook this for a further few minutes, and voila, Bob's your uncle, curry's done. Brinjal bhajee. Beautifully cooking away. Amazing flavours. Absolutely wonderful colours. phenomenal flavours. Right guys, it's been a further few more minutes. Now, the bhajee is absolutely ready. There we go, lovely moisture. Still a little bit there. Brinjal bhajee. Look at these lovely plump pieces of aubergine, the bay leaf, tomato, coriander, green chilli, amazing spices. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. And if you've enjoyed this amazing recipe and you enjoyed my tips and you enjoyed how I've cooked it, and if you would like to follow my recipes, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more fantastic videos at Latif's Inspired. Thank you very much. See you later.